Hi, I'm Melissa Kohlhagen, and I'm presenting my e-portfolio proving the standards that were met through the Instructional Technology Master's Program. So starting with Standard 1, I learned how to be a learner, where educators consistently improve their practice by learning from and with others and exploring proven and promising practices that leverage technology to improve student learning. This is something I am encouraged to continue even after this program because it was such a great experience. I included my Twitter that I kept up with every week, posting for my practicum. This was a good experience for me to show what I learned, but also for me to learn from a community of instructional leaders and through this social media platform. And then I also shared my article reviews because this was a weakness of mine coming into the program, and now I know how to read a research paper and figure out the pros and cons and be able to walk away with the knowledge of, is this reliable or not? I also learned how to be a leader, where educators seek opportunities for leadership to support student empowerment and success and to improve teaching and learning. This is the part that I enjoyed the most. I made many lessons about digital citizenship, digital literacy, and using digital tools. Some of those were implemented this past semester in the practicum by other teachers and myself, and they were very successful. I enjoyed making these lessons and implementing them into the classroom. I also included my blog, which shows that I'm outreaching into the community of those interested in instructional technology. I share my experiences in this field and my reflections so that others can learn from that. And then we can have a stronger community. I also learned how to be a citizen of the digital world and encourage students to be positive citizens in the digital world. I made lessons like this one on ethical use of information. This is a curation students can navigate, but then also I collaborated with other teachers, like in my practicum this semester, to implement these lessons into their classroom as well. This was a very successful collaboration, and the students responded well to this lesson. Also, I learned to collaborate, where teachers and educators dedicate time to collaborate with both colleagues and students to practice, develop, and share resources. So this is a project I collaborated with a peer in the program. We're able to use both of our strengths and knowledge. And then this is my professional development that I did in my practicum with a with a school that was not mine. So teachers from a neighboring school joined. I was able to strengthen my community and also collaborate with people on this topic. Lumio, I could share what I know. We could work together to meet the needs of their classroom. I also enjoyed the designer aspect. I was able to design authentic learning-driven activities and environments that recognize and accommodate learner variability environments. For example, things that meet the needs of students. So this is like an audio direction. And then things that students can do to help their learning experience and make it a better more effective experience. So like this book trailer students can do. I also learned how to be a facilitator, but this is my weakness. It has strengthened through the program. An educator facilitates learning with technology to support students' achievement and their standards. It's hard for me to get that balance of letting go, but for example, I made a presentation of how these different tools can help teachers navigate facilitating, like recording ahead of time where students can work asynchronously. I also included the curation of production tools that I have come back to many times to make things, and I've had students use these tools to make things. And this helps in the process of facilitating that experience for students, and allows for teachers to let go a little bit. So I learned how to be an analyst, and this is where I understood and used data to drive my instructions and support student learning goals, which is a huge part of education. And this just continues into the technology world in education. I was able to research a lot of different topics, including project-based learning, service-based learning. I made infographics to display what I've learned through analyzing those two. And then this semester in my practicum, I was able to do an evaluation on one of the learning centers or technology centers that I observed, which was interesting to break apart the different aspects and come up with strengths and weaknesses and suggestions. But I do feel a little uncomfortable with the idea of presenting criticism. So in my future career, that might not be my strength. And then last but not least, coaching. I enjoyed leadership. I enjoyed collaboration, and I enjoyed coaching. They all kind of go together. I want to help people. And so with coaching, educators provide and evaluate the impact of professional learning for educators and leaders to advance teaching and learning with technology. So I made tutorials, videos. This is an example of one about Freckle. And I also interviewed some professionals, including my field supervisor, who is a big inspiration to me. In this interview, she talks about how her favorite thing about the job is helping people. And that's exactly what speaks to me and is encouraging me to pursue this career. So I learned a lot from that interview about instructional technology and what that all can include. So thank you for reviewing my portfolio, and I've enjoyed the program.